Hey you guys, welcome back to the channel. I'm about to whip me up some cabbage soup to last me for the next few days in hopes that I'm not reaching for things that I don't want to put in my body. Soup is the easiest way for me to just keep in tune with my calories. I love soup. It's convenient. It's cold here, so this is going to be right up my alley. So starting with a head of lettuce. I mean, not lettuce, cabbage. As you can see, I got two half sizes. I'm going to make another batch of soup, but I want to make it in a different way. We'll talk about that later. So just chop your cabbage up any type of way you like. I like to cut mine in small pieces, and I like to remove those thick core pieces. You know, the little white piece. I can't stand that. Yeah, some people keep that. I don't. Now, usually, I think I said this previously. I at the beginning of the year I'll do a cabbage soup detox, like the fasting, and that doesn't include any meat or anything. But this is just a low calorie soup that I'll just continue to remake over and over again to keep in the refrigerator to eat. And we're gonna put this one up. So our next ingredient is celery. I'm gonna use 3 stalks of this, and you cut that up as small or as thick as you like. Also, add as much celery as you want to in the soup. Next ingredient is a white onion. I love onions. I think you need onions to flavor up any soup. So we're going to use 1 small onion. Chop to however you like. I'm just going to roughly chop it here.
My name is not Hazel.
Next ingredient is some carrots. These some sad looking carrots, I tell you. We're just going to peel the outer layer off and then dice them however you like them. I like to keep my carrots kind of small. See, these ones I'm just chopping up across. And then the big fat one, I have to, slice that down the middle to make them as small as I want them. And y'all, as I'm slicing up these vegetables, in my mind, I'm already thinking about the next pot of cabbage soup I want to do. I can't wait till you guys see it. My mind can't stick to one thing. Okay, anyway, next ingredient is bell pepper. You want to slice and dice it up as the same as the previous vegetables. I like to keep all my vegetables around the same size so it cook evenly. Okay, now we got all the vegetables chopped up. You remember we boiled these in a crock pot last night, so we're just going to remove the bones from this smoked turkey and get to sauteing these vegetables. Going in with some garlic powder. Oh, and off camera, I chopped up some fresh garlic. It makes all the difference. But if you have the garlic that's already chopped up and minced that's in a jar, that's good too. I got my smoked turkey. I chopped that up in small pieces. And I'm just going in with some additional seasoning. There's some chicken bouillon, a little bit of accent, and some Cajun seasoning. Adding a can of fire roasted tomatoes with garlic. Oh, this is going to be so good. If you want the soup to have a little bit more body, I would suggest you add tomato paste. I didn't have any. So now we'll just add in our cabbage. And then we'll add the remaining of that broth from the turkey that we boiled last night. Now don't toss your bones away until the end of the soup, because them bones provide a lot of flavor. So I like to let them simmer with the soup. So at the last minute, I decided to add a bag of spinach. Now you see this bag say washed already. Don't listen to that child. Did you see them wash it? No, you didn't. So wash it yourself. I would suggest the same thing if you stay at a hotel or you stay at a hospital. You didn't see them make up their bed and give you fresh linen. Ask for new sheets. Message. It smells absolutely delicious in this house. So anyway, we're gonna add the spinach a little bit at a time until it wilts down. And this soup is pretty much done. I'm just going to let this simmer until everything becomes one. And then I'm going to go off and run my errands.
You know, the one thing that's gonna be a issue for me, like trying to convert myself over to a Christian lifestyle, is music. Music got a chokehold on me. I like all music. I ain't gonna say I like all music. If I sit and listen to certain words, I don't like it. But the beat, the way it sounds, I like it. So like if I could have a clean version, I prefer that nowadays. But yeah, certain things I have to stop listening to altogether. But that's gonna take a while, and I'm sure my God knows that it's a process. So I finished my cabbage soup before I left the house. I got up, did a little tidying up. What else I do? Now I'm on my way to get my little sister and my nephew. That considers my visit. Remember, I didn't get my visit out the way yesterday. And I ain't gonna do no visit every week. I can't do a visit every week. I'm gonna have to visit somebody once a month, family wise. Every week is excessive. I don't have that kind of time. I wish I did. Picking my sister and the baby up, and I forgot to ask her roommate if she wanted something from wanted a breakfast sandwich. So I'm gonna sit in the car and eat my breakfast until that girl, my little sister, get ready, because I know she was gonna take all day anyway. I got some White Castle breakfast sandwiches. I love they breakfast sandwich because they have real eggs. You see them crack the eggs. You see them crack the eggs, so you know it's real. That's what I love. And they so cute. I got a bacon, egg, and cheese, and a sausage, egg, and cheese. I might not eat that. And some cute little hash browns. I just sent her a text to let her know I'm out here dining in my car. So whenever she want to get in here and load up the baby, she can. I came early so she could have time to not be rushing, and she could load up the things she have to load up in the car without my help. Because I ain't no baby daddy. I'm just here to pick you up. I ain't gonna hear nothing. I ain't gonna hear nothing about the good Lord. I'm gonna be asleep. The sausage, egg, and cheese even look even better. Mm. No matter what I'm doing, your girl gonna find some time to eat. And my sister better be happy I got a little snack out here. The reason why I'm not blowing this horn.
Are these all of your boys? To this he said, the youngest has been left out until now. He is pasturing the sheep. Then Samuel said to Jesse, send for him, because we will not sit down for the meal.
See how yummy that looks? Oh my God, it's so good, y'all. It's so good. If you didn't watch how I made it, it got carrots, celery, smoked turkey, spinach,
Yeah, and the cabbage. So good. It's been a crazy night, and I got some cabbage soup that I made. Y'all saw. If you haven't, go back and look at the video and you can see how I made it. It turned out so delicious that I gotta make some more because folks ate it up. I thought, they wasn't gonna be eating up my cabbage soup because they want to say it's diet food, but it ain't. It's too good. It's too flavorful, and that's because I put smoked turkey in there. Now I also brought some steak. It don't look too. I ain't never cooked filet mignon. How you say it? Filet, whatever. I never cooked it. I always stick to ribeye or a strip steak, or maybe a T-bone. But I'll taste I made two, and they bacon wrapped. Let me show you. I grilled two. I tried to eat one at home, and child, it was tough, and I don't understand. I like my steak medium rare, and it was difficult trying to cook it because I'm like, I only cook it a few minutes on each side. But then it had the bacon wrapped around it. It kind of take a little minute for the fat to render out the bacon. So I don't know. I'm gonna cut it and see what it do. Put it on top of here and go warm the soup up. I already know I'm gonna have problems with the steak because I don't even have a knife. I know you probably think like, well, did you bring steak to work? I need some extra protein. The soup is low carb. Actually, I don't think there's no carbs in there. Is it carbs and carrots? I'm not sure. But this is a low calorie soup. I got turkey in there, so that's protein, but that's not enough. So I brought a piece of steak to have protein. But I don't know. I just wanted to try that steak. I don't usually cook that cut of steak, so I don't know what happened, what I did wrong. But this is what I got. So, I saw somebody have a filet mignon, and they cut through the steak with a butter knife. Well, it wasn't plastic, but it was a butter knife nonetheless. And so I'm thinking like, I don't know. I know I overcooked it or something. I don't know what I did. Maybe y'all could tell me out there in steak world what I did wrong. I'm just excited about my soup though. So while we're waiting for the food to get warmed up, tell me how y'all been doing. How are you doing on your New Year's resolution? Do you have any New Year's resolutions? I know a lot of people don't do New Year's resolutions anymore. I kind of do New Year's resolutions, but it's not really New Year's resolution. It's just I like to reset in the beginning of the year. And I started in December, actually. I started in December. I'm very concerned about this steak. And then I try to undercook my steak if I know I'm going to warm it up the next day as well. I'm inexperienced with this cut. Hold on. I don't know about this steak, but the soup was so good, y'all. It turned out so good. I didn't even get a chance to take a picture or do a little, you know how I do my Instagram pictures so you can see the actual food. If you can make low calorie food like this and it tastes this good, you won't have a problem losing weight. That's why you gotta kind of customize things to how your taste buds are. Look up the vegetables, because I don't be knowing. I look up all the vegetables that I want to use and see what's high in calories or what the carbs is and all of that stuff. And then I go off of that. And then I use whatever seasonings I want to use. It's so good, I want to share. I want somebody to come taste this.